The Bears are playing your Cowboys
They are.
weekend, Skip. So Dak has kind of got a little spark under him. He 549 yards in 2 games. Their offense is looking pretty nice. How are you feeling? Cowboys at Bears. Who wins, Skip?
All right, you can laugh at me if you so choose.
Don't pick the Bears, Skip.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
my God.
I was like, Skip, this is the chance that you ride for the boys.
I just want to make it clear for me and what I think this team can be, this is a huge game.
Okay.
And it's a little huge game if you want to put it as a little huge, but it's crucial for the rest of the season. This is the one game that I circled where you got to go win this game.
Yeah, you do.
They're better than Chicago. They're a point and a half dog at Chicago, but you should get 3 for home field. They're just better. And I believe that they can win this game by 10 points. So I'm going to go I'm going to go 30-20. I think that's what they can do. Okay. I don't think they can go 52, but 30-20. And that's all I need because Green Bay is coming to town a week from Sunday. And I do believe, and I'll go on the record right now, I thought we could win at Philly, and we should have, but CeeDee dropped 4 passes. I believe we can beat the Green Bay Packers just on revenge blood game, just on Micah. I think Micah will suddenly motivate Dallas as much as he has been motivating Green Bay. So that's just, I'm on the record early, but obviously we lost. We're still down Deron Bland. There's no way he's going to play. So we're down our best corner, and I don't know what Diggs is doing now. He's sick this week. He missed practice because he's sick. I get sick of watching him run after receivers, but that's just me. Okay, so he made me sick. So I should be on the injured list because I'm sick too. But the point is that Kevontae Turpin should play. CeeDee is going to play. George Pickens is going to play. We have, dare I say, an explosive offense because to your point, Dak is playing at a supremely high, it's early, but a supremely high level, as he has when he stayed healthy through the 23 season. He finished second in MVP. Well, he might make a run at MVP, but they're going to have to back it up with some wins.
And if you look at his stats from 2023, first 2 games versus now, he's almost doubled his yards right now. So
Good
he's
stat.
looking,
I love that.
He's looking crazy.
All
He
right.
can keep it up.
Okay, so we lost our starting center, who's really good, Cooper Beebe. He was a good pick by Jerry and company, 3rd-round choice last year as a rookie. And yet Brock Hoffman, they have as a backup, he started 9 games. I think he's a good player, like a decent player, where you can plug him in and he won't shame you, he won't embarrass you, he won't humiliate you and get Dak hit. I think he'll play pretty well. So the point is, you have to figure out the defense. It looked like Eberflus's zone. They just didn't know what they were doing half the time. I don't know. It just scared me, but it worked at Philly. So I'm going to have to hope that it works against Caleb. And you got to keep Caleb in the pocket if you can. And although sometimes it's better if you let him go and then let him make a mistake. But I like Dallas a lot. And yet, you better. This is a you better game. Because, just real quick before you go, if you look down the schedule, Green Bay's tough, obviously, and most people think they'll lose that game. Yeah. But then after that, they go at Jets, at Carolina, then home Washington, and they always play the team that used to be that other nickname. Yeah. They play them tough historically. So I give them a shot. Then they have a game at Denver I don't give them a shot at, but they come back on a Monday night and play Arizona, and then they have a bye and a Monday night game against Las Vegas. I'm just telling you, if you make sure you get Chicago and you could pull off one against Green Bay, you'd be right back on track to be a pretty big story, right?
I feel it. It sounds
What do you have the score, though, tonight?
I'll go 30-20. It's Sunday.
This weekend.
And it's the big 4:25 Eastern game. So,
yeah.
All right, you want to go?
Yeah, I'll go. I like the Cowboys. I say 27-20.
Okay.
It sounds like it's close, but I think it'll be like a 27-13, and Caleb will do his infamous bullshit.
I hope he does.
4th quarter touchdown like he always do, and it'll make it look a little better, 27-20. You know what I'm saying? But I think the Cowboys is playing good. That offense is looking very explosive right now. You got that 2-headed monster on the outside.
Yep.
I think that's just going to continue to build throughout the season. And surprisingly, to me, they running the ball well this year.
They do.
And the Bears are not stopping anything, let alone stopping the run. They just not playing good defense. So think that offense continue to shine. That Bears defense continue to struggle. Caleb have a third quarter turnover that kind of flipped the game and let the Cowboys score, get the ball back, score, kind of get it out of reach. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to ride with the Cowboys, man. And this will be another one of the 8 wins that I give them.
You give them
It's a
8.
bridge year. It's gonna be a great offensive year. When we play the good teams, they're going to lose. When they play the mediocre teams, they're going to split. The bad teams like the Bears, they're going to win. So I give them 7, 8 wins this year.
So you got
another one.
Green Bay 49-14 at Dallas, right?
39-20. It's a blowout.
Yeah, I just got done saying that I'm a Bears believer in Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams.
And
I'll start believing in week 4.
After this.
I'm not believing this week. When they start playing the Las Vegas, when they play the Las Vegas Tom Brady's, I'll start believing then. I think the Cowboys win this game. This is going to be an offensive game. Both defenses last week gave up over 500 yards. You know, the Cowboys are 27th in scoring defense.
it did take 5 quarters for them to give up 500 to Russell Wilson, right?
Yeah.
Well,
He got a bunch in the fourth.
but it could have been more too. But and then the Bears are 32nd right now in scoring defense. I mean, they're giving up 39 points per game.
Yeah.
And when I look at these offenses, I think the Cowboys are just too powerful. I don't think the Bears can keep up. Dak looks great right now. CeeDee Lamb had a big bounce-back game last week. You guys were both right about George Pickens. He is becoming a factor in this offense, establishing himself, building that connection with Dak Prescott. And I really like Javonte Williams. He adds a different element to this offense that they haven't had the last couple of years. I know they've had some good backs, but what he can do is unique to what some other backs have done for them. So I like the Cowboys in this one. I got them winning 35-24.
Okay.
35-24.
I'll take that. So think about this about CeeDee Lamb. I always call him the best receiver in football until he dropped 4 the first night, Thursday night at Philly. Think about what would have happened if he had caught, let's say, 3 of those 4. Could he had another 70, 80 yards?
Yeah,
he could have. So even now, with the 4 drops after 2 games, he's caught 16 balls for 222 yards, and that is second in the league to Malik Neighbors. So my point is, he could be running away with receiver stats if he just hung on to accurate passes at Philadelphia. He's still having a big year. Like he's right at the he's right there. He's
But that's the point is the what ifs. Like that's been an issue with CD.
Yeah.
He has had a lot of drops in his career since he's a damn good receiver. I think he's top 3 right now. I think Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson are ahead of him. I have him right around that 3rd spot. But that's been the issue is the what ifs. He could be the number 1 receiver if he didn't have 30-plus drops since he's been in the league. If he hasn't had that drop issue, and that's what's frustrating, I think, with Dallas fans, and I'm sure you can, obviously talk on that, but he has those opportunities in these games, and he just can't make the play when he needs to. Makes a ton of plays. He's a great receiver. He did, but to your point, how much better he could be if he didn't have this drop issue.
So, Aqib, we haven't talked about this yet, but they did sign Clowney during the game last week.
They did.
He's long in tooth. He's been around a long time in a lot of places. Maybe hasn't quite lived up to being the first overall pick. Had his moments in Houston. He's only 32, but it seems like he's been around forever. What's your gut feeling? Do they get any pop out of him at all? Do they get a rush here or there out of him?
I think they do. I think Clowney numbers might not say that he's a top guy, but he's always just created havoc, in my opinion. Just pressure. He probably didn't get a stat for the time he hurt Burrow, but he was the one who came through in 1.5 seconds and put Burrow on the ground.
That is true.
Put him out. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a great pickup for him, and I think he do enough this year to be there again next year. And we really.
You think next year's the year?
Next year is going to be the year we really going to need him. So I think he's one of the guys, that one of the free agents who they bring in. They kind of trying to get a feel for him. Yeah. See how hard he worked. See that he's all about football this year. He'll get enough pressure this year to stay around for next year. And I think it'll be a great pickup for the Cowboys.
Now, let me ask you this, Skip. How are you feeling if Chicago comes out and does go for, let's say, 400 yards, and Caleb looks great against that defense? Do you start hitting the panic button now for the Cowboys? If there's no pass rush, are you missing Micah Moore? If Ben Johnson comes out and game plans against them and they say they put up 30 points, are you starting to hit the panic button as a Cowboys fan?
I wouldn't hit the panic button, but you got me. I'd have to come in here on Monday and say, God, it doesn't look good.
Yeah.
It doesn't look right. But I'm going to say this again, and I can't get it through my thick skull. How did we go to Philly and hold Jalen Hurts and company on banner night at home to 3 points on a 58-yard field goal in the entire second half? That's pretty good. Maybe it's pretty great. And then we allow Russell Wilson and the Giants to score 21 in the fourth quarter, just in the fourth quarter, to take it to overtime. And we barely got it to overtime thanks to the greatest kicker ever. So,
well, I will point out, because we're going to talk about the Eagles next, but the Eagles right now, if we're looking at it, the Eagles are ranked 31st in the NFL in passing yards per game and 29 in total yards per game. The Eagles offense, it ain't it right now.
I understand.
It's their defense, right?
Okay, but they're 2-0.
But see, that's what it is.
They are 2-0.
When the offense is struggling, guys like Jalen Hurts find a way to tell.
They find a way.
Chris Johnson, hey, shut the fuck up. We still won the game. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That is true.
But the Cowboys were able to hold
while they putting it together, while they fixing it, they still win games.
Yeah.
Okay, to your point, I haven't seen a sighting yet of Dante Fowler, but I still think he's got a lot left in the tank, because he led the Commanders last year with 10.5, and he came back to Dallas. Has he got 5 or 6 in him? I think so. And that James Houston, who got off to a hellacious start when he was a Detroit Lion, he had a sack last week, and I like him. And Sam Williams is coming off knee reconstruction, but trust me, he's got a little Micah pop in him, and I think we'll see it come to life. And I still like their second-round pick, Ezra Ruaku, and he's still a baby, and he wears number 41, and I'm looking for 41 to flash one time for me. The pieces are there. Solomon Thomas was pretty good coming up the middle, and Odigizua.
Kenny Clark had a couple plays.
Kenny Clark made a play. He had a sack.
He did.
Okay, so I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking. You ask glass half full. I think it's 3/4 full, because of what they did at Philly, albeit against an offense that's struggling, but still, that was pretty good.
Yeah, they're so.
I take it. I'll take it to my bank. And I'll take it to the bank this week, and then I'll definitely take it to my bank when Green Bay comes calling a week from Sunday.
So
I think they're a year away, man. They're just a year away.
Yeah.
I think they go away from what they usually do. They bring in, if they had Diggs, they had Diggs. If they don't have Diggs, they had somebody big time for Diggs. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a draft pick or a guy, they trade him.
Yeah.
So.
Well, let's move on to a different game, because this game I'm actually.